Hey everybody, Frankie Day here on YouTube. Okay fellas, for this gorgeous, hot, steamy Saturday afternoon, I'll present two videos. Got my valve all topped off and everything, it's all done. And I have a video on that next. Right now fellas, the topic of this video, number one for today, before we get started into it, our beloved Freddy Duarte, as gracious as this man is, he has a lot of kits like me, and therefore he's trying to thin down the stash a little bit. He had new more kits to the stash, and he's got a lot of stuff laying around he'll never get to, and as gracious as his heart, he gives us to us modelers. Well, he gave me one time he sent me a bunch of kits one time, about 2 years ago I think it was. He sent me a B-24 Liberator at 1/48 scale and a B-25. Now the topic of this video is called a B-25 from Freddy. And this is Freddy's B-25. Freddy Duarte gave me this kit, and so I made it into an early J version without the pack gun inside the fuselage. She flew at New Guinea during the Second World War. I don't think she's part of the Air Apaches though, but she's probably in a later squadron. And this is a monogram kit. I believe this is not the glass nose, but it's the fair nose. It's the later J model when they got rid of the bombardier's bomb aimer's windows, the greenhouse from the fuselage, and it's faired in with the fuselage fairing with 50 caliber machine guns shooting from the nose. Well, I went ahead and made this into the glass nose version of the early J model, and this is a good kit. It's one of them. This kit, I believe, this kit came out back in 1977 or 78 somewhere. Because back in the early 1970s, the monogram was really, the middle 1970s, monogram was really releasing a whole string full of 1/48 scale kits. They're bringing out 2 or 3 kits a year. And they really were doing a hell of a good job bringing out these new tooled 1/48 scale bombers. That was actually never seen in other plastic manufacturers. Well, this bird here is a later model. It's a 1990s kit, and so this is olive drab. The weathering on it is very subtle. And this is Freddy's B-25. So let's go here and we're going to take a little gander at this B-25. It makes an excellent companion next to Ted Lawson's Ruptured Duck B-25B, 30 seconds over Tokyo. Okay guys, we'll go over here and we'll take a look at this Mitchell here. There she is. She proudly sits on top of that Lazy Susan. I'll zoom a little bit. There you go, guys. Well, I did this kit, fellas. I modified it. The only modification I've done in this kit is I lowered the wing flaps. As you see, the flaps are lowered, and the leading tabs of the flaps are oval or round shaped, and they're filled in with the wing itself. And this is a good Mitchell, guys. I like this little B-25J here. It goes together very easily. That doesn't create no problems. And they're still out there. They're cheap as baloney. You can find them at Hobby Lobby, $22 to $23. You can get them on eBay for 15 bucks less. And with shipping, what kills you. So the way I look at it is, is when I shop on eBay, I go for the older kits. The newer kits nowadays, you're not saving any money. After you pay that shipping on there like that, it's coming at the same cost out of the hobby shop, or maybe a little more. Hobby Lobby's got a bunch of these in stock. The hobby shops I go to, Smitty's Hobby Shop, he's got a bunch in there. And so they're good kits, guys. I mean, this I highly recommend this MONOGRAM B-25 kit. It's still in production today. The B-25 was a sweetheart of the Air Force, and she handled very well. She had the range, could carry a ton of bombs, and it was a very versatile aircraft. The B-25 was very versatile. It could be used as a low strafing support force for ground troops. It could be used as a bomber. It could be used as a fighter. It could be used for lots of things, fellas. After World War II, post-World War II, a lot of them were still in the Air Force up to 1954. And they were used as trainers and utility aircraft. And once they're stricken from the Air Force registry, they become in the hands of the collector or private owners. And there's a very few of them flying today, fellas. And so as long as they keep them flying, it makes me happy. So this right here is the MONOGRAM 1992-93 kit of the B-25J. Instead of using the solid nose, I went ahead and put the plexiglass on there. And I like putting that glass on there in the front. Looks like a B-25. Oh yeah, also on top of you'll notice there's a green tinting on top of the canopy. That's done with a felt tip pencil, fellas. Make sure you do it in the inside of the canopy, not the outside, but the inside. And it's transparent too, you can see it right through it. And as you can see, the weather's very subtle. They get pretty dirty around the engine cowling areas. With those Holly carburetors this thing had, it gave that pop, 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 pop sound. The Air Force used to call it old popcorn. I can remember seeing these things fly back in the early 1950s, guys, at Bowling Field in Virginia, Washington, D.C. They had a whole bunch of these flying around. Of course, they were in a silver natural aluminum color. They weren't OD. Some had orange on them. But they are sure loud. You can hear them at the end of the taxi strip revving their engines up before they take off. And man, I tell you, I've seen those things take off all the time. I thought I was watching 30 Seconds Over Tokyo alive. So this is the mighty B-25, guys. A splendid color of olive drab, which has been tinted with white. Don't use yellow, use white. I know a friend of mine, a good, excellent model builder. He tried to make his olive drab more lighter. I said, no, you don't want to add no yellow to it. You just make it more yellowish looking. What we need is to dull out that olive drab by using white or light gray. So us modelers, we all know the color charts and how to dull colors, this and that, and it's very, very helpful. Okay, guys, we'll take this camera out and we'll bring it back to yours truly and finish up the vid. As you can see, the Alabama in the background, which will be in the foreground this evening. And so I just want to be able to show you this build I just got done doing, guys. I'm finishing up. What I'm doing right now, fellas, I got a lot of models that are left idle. You know, all of us get caught up in modeler syndrome. You got so many models to work on, and all chatting at you, giving you, come on, build me, build this, build that, build this. You do a little bit of here, you put it away, you've got another kit. Pretty soon you got a lot of unfinished kits laying around, guys, and pretty soon it turns into dust. And worst case scenarios, and they end up getting broken and losing the parts. So that's a waste of money right there, and also the model itself. So what I'm doing, I'm going back and finishing up a lot of these builds I've been doing. I had started. I got the Alabama done. I got Freddy's B-25 all done. And so I'm starting to catch up. I got a Coronado over there that needs to be finished up on. Also, I got that long overdue Admiral Shackleton Mark II. The one I did the live build line on, online build on it. So I got to get that painted up. That's all. Well, all it needs is paint, and it's done, fellas. It's all. What's so beautiful about that Airfix kit is the wings. You don't have to glue the wings in. They slide right in the wing spars, and they lock right in real well. If you want to store the model, you got nowhere to store it. Pull the wings off, gingerly put it inside of a nice box where it won't be harmed in harm's way. And then we're going to the model show. If you want to look at it, take it out of the box, plug the wings in. There you go. It makes painting that easy too. That's a good tip also for that kit. If anyone's got one in the stash. Okay, guys, time for you to bail out right now. God love you guys. It's such a gorgeous day out there. I think I'll take my sailboat out for a sail and enjoy this wonderful, beautiful, joyous day. And next month's going to be about the last hottest day of the year, and the snow will be coming away after that. And that's when I really get involved in building stuff. Okay, guys, this is time for me to sign off right now. God love you guys. Make Mama happy. Please subscribe. Happy modeling. Enjoy the day. And stay tuned for the CSS Alabama. Bye, fellas. Take care, gentlemen.